Why, after 15 plus years, am I finally going to get my first certification? Stay tuned. Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is Zach with IT Career Questions, and today we're going to get a little bit personal with you. I'm going to share with you guys, after all this time, I'm finally going to get certified because it's been a long journey for me. I've built my entire career off of experience. I've gotten very lucky, and that doesn't happen to everybody. Not everybody can build their career off of experience, but it does happen, don't get me wrong. I've gotten very lucky to hold the jobs that I've had. I've had a lot of great opportunities come my way. I've made a lot of money doing what I have. I've been able to support my family, have houses, have new cars, new trucks, support my 3 going on 4 children. And I've been very satisfied with my career. Things have been going well, and things are still going well. But why now? Why now? And there's really a simple answer for that, and it's YouTube's fault. It really is. Since going full-time on YouTube, I am not as relevant as I used to be. I don't get into the weeds as much. I'm not in the field as much as I was before. I'm not learning new technologies all the time. So if YouTube were to go away, I'm going to be a couple years behind, and I don't want that. So the Security Plus certification is me staying relevant. It's me saying, hey, I know I have to stay up to date on technology, and if YouTube goes away tomorrow, I'm going to be Security Plus certified, and I'm still going to be relevant, so I can get a job. But more importantly, the Security Plus certification is the pathway to cybersecurity for me. It's that stepping stone. It's where I'm going to start. So the Security Plus is the first certification that I'm going to get out of many. There is a path that I have in mind because, again, if YouTube goes away, ultimately, where I want to be is cybersecurity. That's the area in IT where I want to be. So I don't want to go back to being a mobile device administrator. While I do love that job, it was great, I want to be in cybersecurity. So I have to keep myself relevant and keep myself informed, keep myself educated in the world of cybersecurity. And what better way than to start studying for certifications and then getting those certifications. I know the importance of certifications. I've worked in this field long enough to understand what certifications can do for your career. I've talked about it many times. I've consulted with many other people who work in this field who share the same thoughts and opinions that I do. And I've brought these people on the show also. And I always consult with somebody before I develop some content for this channel and see what they think about it. Because I want to know, is what I'm talking about relevant? Is what I'm talking about fairly accurate? Is it going to help people? That's what this channel is about, is helping people. If I can help people, my mission is complete. So for me, to help you guys even further, I also think the Security Plus is going to help you. I'll be able to talk even further into the world of security, which is a really relevant job field right now. There's a huge need for cybersecurity professionals. And if I can help bring more people into that part of the field, then that's amazing. I will feel accomplished, right? I will feel so good that I could help. And that's important. That's really important to me. But ultimately, getting a certification will also prove to me that I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've worked all this time with no certifications. And like I said, I've had great jobs and done really well for myself. But at the end of the day, one thing that makes me really nervous about taking a certification is, do I know the material that's on that exam? Am I going to be able to pass that exam? It's something that's weighed on me for a long time. And it's one thing that I've never done because I've always had those thoughts. Can I do it? Do I know what I'm talking about? And that's imposter syndrome right there. That is one form of imposter syndrome. Questioning the fact that you do or don't know what you're talking about or understand. And I don't want that anymore. I know what I'm talking about. I've studied this material for the last 4 years, a lot of this material, not just the Security Plus, but everything that I've talked about, I study in depth and I look into. I've learned so much from doing this YouTube channel, and I want to keep developing more content. I want to keep evolving, and I want to keep learning. That's what this is about. So the Security Plus, for me, holds so much weight across many aspects of my life. And I hope that a lot of you follow this journey with me and come aboard, or at least encourage me and encourage others to do the same thing, because it's important. Certifications are important, degrees are important, experience is important. All of those things are really important. And when you start tying these things together and putting some of these pieces together, the more relevant and more valuable you become. So I know, yes, I have these years of experience, but now let me get a certification and my value just goes up. Well, let me get another certification. My value goes up. And that's great. I have a family to provide for. And not that I couldn't provide for them before, but I mean, kids, they get really expensive. I mean, they do. So again, at the end of the day, if YouTube goes away, I want to be in security. So the Security Plus is my path to cybersecurity. And that's why after all this time, I'm getting Security Plus certified or getting my first certification, because I want to stay relevant and I want to keep learning. And that's my first step. So I hope you guys can join me down this path, and I hope you guys stay tuned for more, because there's a lot coming in this aspect of IT career questions. If you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, hit me up in the comments below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to hear more about my history, I can link to the most painful 13.5-minute video where I gave my history of IT. And I did that like 2 years ago, so it's not completely current, but it will give you a pretty good idea of my history. I'll put a link in the description. You guys can watch that. It's really bad though. And that's all I got for you guys today. So hope you enjoyed this. It's a little bit, different. I'm sorry for the wrinkles and stuff. I tried the best I could. I'm not good at getting wrinkles out, apparently. That's not my thing. Anyway, as always, take it easy.